Chief Operating Officer Rich Casoli. Before we head out to Geneva College, we'll be visiting with Gino DeMarco later tonight. They get ready to play Grove City on Saturday. Let's talk about job growth and why I believe you have to continue to maintain the course with the president, my opinion, as far as what he's trying to do. He understands the significance of all of these manufacturing jobs, and let's face it, the trucking industry really understands, because you depend on those construction sites and those manufacturing plants to keep your Beemac trucks moving. Talk about this vote and why it's important to keep the message clear and out front. It's all about jobs.
Sure, there's no doubt that under this administration, the economy has boomed and trucking, manufacturing has prospered. So from our perspective, staying the course is a positive thing.
You know, when you think about how many jobs are available in the trucking industry, tens of thousands in this tri-state region alone, why do you think it's so hard to still find people that can get behind those 18-wheelers? Because obviously it's a skill, but do you think the average person understands that there is such a need for these jobs? And if you do what you're supposed to do, your due diligence, you keep your nose clean, you stay the course, you can have a life-sustaining job as a truck driver.
Absolutely. I think some people shy away from the industry because maybe there's some negative perceptions of it, but there's no doubt that it is a skilled position. It is skilled labor. It is a very challenging job to drive and operate a commercial vehicle. So, and the pay rates that drivers are seeing and the increases they're seeing, we believe will further drive people into this industry even with those challenges.
So do you see what the president sees? Do you see what I see? Do you see what Wall Street sees as far as growth in the manufacturing industry? And a lot of it has to do because of that new commodity, natural gas, and what's happening with the Shell plant. But so many things depend on where we are going as far as our future and hopefully energy independence. And I see what's happening in the steel industry. I see what's happening in the nuclear energy industry. I see what's happening in the natural gas industry. But you're the professional. You deal with it every day. You're hauling this stuff. Do you see it?
We do. And I mean, and the demand for drivers is further increased because everything that we buy in stores is arrived there by truck. So the more demand that we have, the more you're buying from Amazon, the more often you're going to the supermarket. That's more material that we need to ship there by truck ultimately.
Rich Casoli, good stuff. Chief Operating Officer, Beemac Trucking, Beemac Logistics. And again, as you get ready to cast that vote, think about the future of jobs when you pull that lever, because that should be the message as we move forward and beyond after this coming Tuesday. Stay with us. Much more later tonight from Geneva College.